everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to look at the Neca E.T. 40th Anniversary E.T. and Elliot with bicycle set. This is an Ultimate E.T., and this is the 5th E.T. Anniversary set they've made. So let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see at the top, E.T. 40th Anniversary, very appropriate logo for this figure set. And you can see it again right here. E.T. Elliot with bicycle, features motorized pull back and go action. One side of the package, you can see Elliot with E.T. in his basket. Other side, simply got the two of them, the silhouette in front of the moon. On the back, you can see the two of them, see them in their entirety, and then here's an example of the action feature. At the bottom, got a bunch of credits, and there is a barcode, in case that helps anybody. This is one of NECA's Ultimate figures. Window box packaging, you can hear the Velcro on the inside flap, here are the two figures, and then here they are in the package. So no further ado, let's open them up. Alright, now that we have these figures out of the package, here they are with all their accessories laid out. We've got Elliot here, the jeans and red hoodie. Then we have E.T. in his front basket, wrapped in a blanket. Of course, they're both riding the bicycle from that iconic scene at the end of E.T. where they're floating across the moon. It also comes with some extra pieces, looks like display base, and then I believe that black items intended to sort of launch the bicycle. We'll check all of that out here shortly. So we have both Elliot and E.T. These, I believe, are 7-inch scale figures. This is the first time that Elliot has ever gotten a figure made of him. A little bit on the small side, but he's also a kid. I also feel like E.T. is way on the small side compared to other figures. Let's take a quick look. Start with Elliot here. Face is decent. He has articulation on the head and nowhere else. Going further down, he's got the bicycle. Looks good. Both the wheels move. The front does rotate. Blue jeans. Tennis shoes. Almost looks like Nike. His hoodie there. He's got little strings coming down. Then we have E.T. wrapped in a blanket. Front little basket here, it's a milk crate. You can actually take E.T. out of the crate, and I think that's fantastic. That allowed this to be a nice civilian or extra background character for your action figure world. E.T. here, blanket. It looks okay, wrapped in there. Dare I say he looks kind of cute like that for a disgusting, wrinkly alien. So, nice set from an iconic part of the film. We also get this action figure backdrop. It's the moon in the sky at night. Made of a hard sort of cardboard, very sturdy. It can kind of fold away. That's how it was in the packaging. Flat like so. Bust it out. It's got a bottom there. You're going to stand upright. It's got these little holes here, and presumably that's going to allow you to attach some of the pegs and attach the figure to this background. I believe you're going to need a combination of all four of these sort of clear pieces. Plug them into the background and it should hold the bicycle. Here's Elliot on the bicycle with E.T. connected to the background image of the moon, reenacting that iconic scene from the end of the film. We also have these smaller transparent pieces here. I believe these are going to be part of a display stand so the bicycle can stand upright with no support, not leaning against anything. Here's the bike using the display stand, standing upright, not leaning against the wall. Works perfect. And his final accessory is this black thing here. I believe it's going to attach to the bottom of the bicycle. It's got some wheels. It'll allow it to sort of launch and go on its own. Once you get it attached like this, it says to grab the two sides here, or drag it backwards and let it go. Okay, try that again. Make sure the wheel is fully straight. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, kind of unimpressive. Last time, finally got it to go pretty far. It works, but not something I had any interest, and sure didn't need for this figure. Now let's check out the measurements of this guy. From front to back, about 5 inches deep, and as far as how tall he is, about 5.5 inches tall. Now for his articulation, and there's not much. Start this head here. Can rotate. Can also go up and down. Nice ball joint there. Back wheel moves. Front wheel moves. Front wheel rotates. Then we have E.T. here. He can actually come out of the crate. And that is about it as far as the articulation goes. Here's Elliot riding his bicycle with E.T. They're going to get him home. Now let's check him out. Next is some other action figures. Starting off with some other E.T. figures. Here's this Elliot and E.T. set. Next to the Ultimate E.T. This is sort of the most standard E.T. that NECA's made for the 40th anniversary. Now this leads me to believe that this Elliot here is not in traditional 7-inch scale. A little bit undersized. Don't get me wrong, the bicycle, the figure look okay if it's supposed to be a kid, smaller than an adult. But you can see E.T. here. Definitely a little bit smaller. Not a lot. Then, with the Deluxe Ultimate E.T., this one has the light-up features. And here it is, next to Dress-Up E.T. And finally, next to Drunk Bathrobe E.T. Here is NECA's entire E.T. 40th anniversary collection. I believe the only addition this year is the Elliot bicycle set. And that's probably the one I was looking forward to the most, for a lot of reasons. It's cool. First time Elliot's got an action figure form. Take E.T. out of the basket, and he's a great addition to your overall action figure world building. He'll be a nice background character in my city. Now let's check him out, next to other kid or teenager action figures. Here he is, next to a NECA Terminator 2 John Connor. Now John Connor's about the size that Elliot should be. So Elliot looks to be a slightly smaller scale, but not too far off. He'll still work great as a background character. And here, with the NECA Ophelia from Pan's Labyrinth. Here's Elliot, next to a NECA Danny from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. And now, next to McFarlane's Stranger Things kids. Then, next to some McFarlane Harry Potter kids, although they're a little bit older now. And here he is, next to McFarlane's Carl from The Walking Dead. Elliot here kind of reminds this action figure from Lost. This guy's in a similar type position, crouching, sitting. He's got the hoodie on. He's also a nice background character for my action figure world. Now let's check out Elliot and E.T. next to some action figures from different various companies to see how they fit in both scale and style-wise, in case you don't know which lines you can mix them with. Since this is a NECA figure set, NECA is typically 7-inch scale figures, although these appear to be a little bit of a smaller scale. I'm going to start off my comparisons with some of the large action figure lines I collect, and work way smaller. But first, let's check them out with some of their NECA brothers. In front of you are 5 different action figure lines, all from NECA Toys, all 7-inch scale, except for maybe Elliot. Then, next to some more NECA figures, and now, next to some Jack-specific wrestling figures. Here's Elliot, next to a wadded up piece of paper, and here they are, next to some DST or Diamond Select toys. Then, with some McFarlane toys, and here they are, standing with some DC Direct and DC Collectibles figures. Then, next to some Mattel wrestling figures, and now, with some Jazzwares AEW wrestlers. And here they are, next to some Mezco 112 collector figures. Then, next to some Mattel DC Universe Classics and Multiverse figures. And here, with some Mafex figures. Then, with some Hasbro Marvel Legends. And here they are, next to some SH Figure Arts action figures. Scale is pretty close to this point. And finally, next to some Jazzwares Fortnite figures. Overall, it's a cool action figure set, but I think the idea is cooler than the actual execution. First of all, this thing is way overpriced, $50, and it's too small, and the action feature is garbage. Very unimpressive. This thing's worth about $25, and that's pushing it. In addition to that, it seems to be underscaled. NECA does 7-inch figures in pretty much all their lines, and I'm telling you, this is not 7-inch scale. Just look at E.T. compared to the other NECA E.T. On the bright side, it does work for my overall action figure collection. Take E.T. out the basket, just a kid, riding around the city. For that, I am thankful. Also the action feature, it sucks. I don't want to be able to pull this guy back and have him take off. That's just dumb. This guy's going to be on display for the majority of collectors, especially that price. People aren't trying to have a little action gimmick like that. I would have rather them cut that out and save me a few bucks. If I were to rate this set, I'm probably give it a 5 out of 10. Really hoping I was going to give it a little higher than that. I knew I was getting it to complete the E.T. collection and also for a background character, and it does serve both those purposes, but it could have been a lot better. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say with the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate when you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.